evening tonight. We are here with some of the top experts in our fields. We have people from the staging side of the industry, and we also have people from the interior design and the decorating side of the industry. And we're here to talk about 2017 Colors of the Year. We are representing 4 paint companies who have decided that these are the colors of the year. And every year I always wonder, like, where do they come from? And I know that it comes from like different inspiration of, you know, who does trend? You're talking about trends, Cindy. You're talking about trends in the coffee table book we're working on. Do you want to explain just a tad about where trends come from, especially the colors, where the colors come from?
As you said, there are several companies that come out, like Pantone, that have the colors of the year. And there are also trendsetters that watch all these things, and they will gear their marketing to push these certain colors. And all the painting vendors will do their own colors, but all kind of retail designers in the design world and in the interior designs and in the fashion world will pick up on these things, and they will rush to produce their particular product, whatever it is, whether it's clothing or home decor or accessories, and use these colors. And of course, now we have the internet, and we all talk about it, and it trends so much faster than it used to. And it just spreads like wildfire. And you will see it in your home goods stores and Target, and in any of your retail stores. You're going to see these clothes and these home accessories in these colors. And that's how it happens.
So one of the things I wanted to ask about the trends, when they are being decided, it is a marketing strategy, more or less, isn't it? You know, this is just one of the ways that the fashion industry and home industries and whatnot are able to market a little better. It's just one more way of marketing.
I don't know about you guys, but what I noticed, like, let's say years ago, like when Tangerine Tango came out, I can't remember what year that was. I find that people don't quite embrace the colors immediately. I find that they take a while. It's almost like when you see the fashions come from Europe and you see the outrageous dresses and you think no one would ever wear these, and eventually they get pared down, and then they get watered down, and then eventually we keep seeing them more, whether it's in magazines and advertisements and different marketing strategies. And then I think that clients slowly start to embrace them from there.
Different areas, if they see themselves as being more traditional, I think it takes longer for the color trends, just like you were saying, to be embraced. But there are pockets, like in my area, that they're more artsy, they're more trend. You know, they like to be in on the trends and everything. They'll embrace it much faster. So as a stager, when I go into those neighborhoods, I need to know, am I going to be in a traditional area where, you know, maybe I can talk them into a piece or two of it so that it updates the house? Or am I going to be in those trendier areas where they're more willing to embrace it? And then as a stager, my job isn't to go in and redo all of the fixed assets, the walls, the floors, etc. So what I do is I generally use them more as accents and the idea of the current trend. Because again, people don't want to spend a lot of money when they're staging their house to sell.
I find actually more people are being drawn to color now. I mean, you always hear the same thing, like, you know, we want to keep a neutral sofa, we want to have the walls neutral, but we want to pop, you know, the pops of color with the cushions and the throws and stuff like that. But, you know, it's nice when you have a client that will be a little bit more daring and, you know, kind of embrace an actual color. And then I find that when they do, they love it.
So how do you introduce trends as part of, you know, the trend colors as part of their overall feel so they feel comfortable?
Okay, so in New Jersey, there's various areas. Where we're located right now is along the coastline. So they definitely would not embrace the trend colors except for the taupe. The taupe would represent the sand, so that kind of would blend in with the scape of the shore area. But then going North Jersey, away from the ocean, we do introduce some of the new colors. But again, they're not embracing the colors. We're using them as pops.
So I find with our builder clients, we have a tendency to bring more of the on-trend colors, the newer colors in. They seem to be more willing to bring in new golds, new metals, new colors, but it still has to tie into our business model. So we're really trying not to go out and buy all new inventory for one job or one season. So it does have to stand the test of time. So for us, we find that our bigger pieces tend to be neutral. Our wall colors may vary within a current tone, but we might pick 2, 3, 4 colors within the same palette and vary the tone. Or we might spread it between 2, 3 colors that have our, blues, taupes, and a warmer color, and we might blend them all within a similar tone, so they're very cohesive. But we might bring navy, or we might bring, lately you see a lot of pink, so we haven't really embraced the pink yet, or we might do a little bit of the purple, but it's all in soft goods.
Touch on both the decorating and the staging in New York, and what, how do you embrace as a stager, and how do you embrace as a decorator in New York?
I mean, I think sometimes really anything goes in New York. It just depends on where you're at in the city. So obviously the Upper East Side is going to be a little bit more classic and trendy, whereas downtown you can certainly put bold colors like this, embrace greenery on the wall. One wall, I wouldn't go nuts making them all the same color, but you can certainly mix and match with old trends and new trends and kind of make your own trend. I think that's the city just in general and how people live here.